Internet Smarks. I just wanted to jump in here and just give my thoughts real quick on this whole situation with Daniel Bryan and The Miz. It's kind of bugged out what happened in that Talking Smack yesterday. It was like a quick reflex there. Miz really didn't like that whole comment about being a soft wrestler. And Daniel Bryan kind of let loose with that shot, and Miz just went wild after that. Pretty much, Daniel Bryan said if he could if he could picture a definition of what a soft wrestler would be coming from the indies, then that would be The Miz. And Miz pretty much just shot back, letting him know that him being the way that he is and the style that he has is the reason why he's been around for 10 plus years and has had zero injuries and doesn't have to take off multiple months at a time because he got hurt. Which is the deal with Daniel Bryan right now. Him being injured is exactly why he's where he's at. But at the same time, he made that slick comment saying that he would wrestle if they allowed him to. So that's kind of iffy there. Is he just medically not cleared to wrestle, or is it a WWE thing where they're not allowing him to be on the roster anymore and they'd rather just keep him playing that general manager role? Who knows? I don't know. But I did see a old clip of when Daniel Bryan had got cut off from NXT, and he was shooting on The Miz then about how Miz is not as good as him and all this other stuff. So I'm kind of wondering if it's kind of been since then they've had a little personal vendetta against each other because they both kind of feel the same way. Miz feels that Daniel Bryan is not fit to be in wrestling, and Daniel Bryan feels like The Miz is too soft to be a wrestler. So they kind of had the same gripe, but let's be honest, Daniel Bryan, way better wrestler than The Miz, but The Miz has been more consistent. So they're both not wrong in their thinking, but I feel like this is more personal, and it wasn't scripted. In my mind right now, this was a shoot. It was not scripted because he spazzed and then Daniel Bryan just walked away, and Miz continued to say what he had to say, knowing there would be further repercussions for it. I want to actually see what happens after this. We haven't really seen any comments from either side about it, and other people have commented it, but that's not what I want to see. I want to see what this leads to. Could there be a possibility of Daniel Bryan coming back to wrestle? Could be a possibility of the match in the future. I'm seeing the whole thing with Shane and Brock, which I don't understand. Them saying there's a possibility Shane might be fighting Brock because of the whole F5 in the pay-per-view. And I mean, if Undertaker and Randy Orton can't handle Brock, why would I want to see Shane McMahon take that ass whooping? Because that's what we could expect. No, all the weapons in the world couldn't stop one elbow from Brock leaking Randy Orton. So it wouldn't. Imagine what it would do to little Shane. I mean, we know Shane is not afraid of nothing, but at the end of the day, yeah, that's not a fight I would want to see. But I am interested in Daniel Bryan and Miz. Who knows? Maybe this personal war can get settled in the ring if Daniel gets cleared. But time will tell. We don't know where that's going to lead to. Last but not least, also, NXT signings. EY has officially signed. Eric Young will be on NXT officially. Unfortunately, from what I'm hearing, Kota Ibushi decided not to sign, so he's just going to go through the Cruiserweight tournament and then move on. I was kind of looking forward to having him there in a match with later on. Him and Nakamura would have been crazy, but it is what it is. We still got a couple of people that's going to be popping out, so I'm not completely sold on the roster yet. I'm just going to sit back and be a little more patient. Kind of expected everything to be on point once the brand split and everything happened, but we got to give them time to catch up, and they're doing it. We seen SmackDown yesterday, new titles and all that, so let's see what else comes up. But stay tuned. We'll be here with more news as it comes along. You already know. Menace Internet Smarks. Like, subscribe, comment,